Roses are red. I live my life happily, dressing up as a crab and watching people eat my fam.
How's that even the medic meal?
Me in second grade can recite 12 times tables perfectly from memory. Me now checks 2.2 on the calculator during exam. I do that! I don't know why.
I did A-level maths. I shouldn't need to do 3 times 6 on calculator.
I have a whole degree. I have to do 1 plus 1 just to make sure it's 2. Oh my god. Netflix, me, assignments, my degree.
I just saw my degree, I just read Whatever it is, it's true. Whatever it is, it's true.
The first time you read about the Krebs cycle, the 1000th time you read about the Krebs cycle. I learned the Krebs cycle in my A-levels. I did it in my 3 years as an undergrad degree in medical physiology, and I did it again while studying medicine. And ask me what I know. Ask me what I know.
What do you know?
Nothing. My wife is going into labour. What should I do? Is this her first child? No.
That'll be my dad. That'll be my dad, bro.
Strange how a kidney can concentrate better than our brain. Ooh, that's an intellectual one.
Okay, no.
You don't get it?
No, get it. I don't even think it's that funny.
It is, because you need to know that the kidney has...
Concentrate, it filters the blood and
Yeah, but if you don't know that, you won't understand it.
You know what, memes, you shouldn't have to think about memes. If you think about
this is
memes,
like a
you're
higher
doing it
class
wrong.
intellectual one.
You have to do it.
When you're trying to convince your dementia patient that there are no meds in their food. Oh my god, that's funny.
Have you ever done this?
Yeah, because I worked, obviously now I work as a healthcare assistant. Before that I worked as a support worker in a neuro-rehabilitation hospital basically. Their patients have like brain damage or dementia or whatever, and they don't look like, they take meds every day, but they don't remember they take meds every day. And so you have to discreetly hide the meds in their food.
That's actually really sad.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's actually really, really sad. I feel bad for them.
I know doctors and nurses are on the front lines, but can we get a shout out to the low wage workers in housekeeping? There is no hospital that would not grind to a halt in 5 minutes without them. Let's extend this hero's ship. Give them med student after their first successful IV. I'm scared to try my first one. I don't even know where it's gonna go. That's scary.
No, I actually will cause an injury. I'll be deadly with a needle.
Yo, if the GMC is watching, relax.
Yes, we joke, we joke. Context, please.
Darling, you are the reason for my heartbeat. You're a liar. It is the sino-atrial node. If you don't know what the sino-atrial node, it's basically the pacemaker of your heart that causes it to beat. Pros of university, no one tells you what to do. Cons of university, no one tells you what to do. That's so true. You know that in anatomy, we have an entire anatomy book.
Dear,
you have to do it because it helps you, but they don't check if you don't do it. And if you do it wrong, you don't know if you do it wrong. But like you have to do it anyway, and then they tell you just to you work with it among yourselves. But then what if everybody's getting it wrong?
Do you know what it is? It's every single time you're like when they leave the pro section to you, and you're like, oh, I think this is the pronoted damage, and then oh, I think this is, and then the lecturer comes along and goes, this is this, and we're so off mark. It's ridiculous. Every time we do histology as well, dear God.
It just looks the same to me.
Honestly.
I have a whole degree in medical physiology and histology. Histology is just like cells and that's
You do histology and medical physiology.
A little bit
as well.
My
Histology and medical physiology.
Medical students are a bunch of above average people who often feel below average while in med school and forget that they are intelligent and capable. I just want to remind them all that they are smart and got into med school for a reason. Don't forget that. That's to you.
Yeah, I needed that.
Okay, and you as well. Anatomy, me. You see, you learn anatomy in the book and like diagrams and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I can learn this. Then you get a pro section or a dissection, and it looks nothing like it at all.
You know what it is as well?
There's nothing at
you
all.
You can sort of distinguish, right?
Yeah.
But then there are some things which just blur together completely.
Yeah, you could just
like there's literally no way to see it.
Is it an artery? Is it a vein? Is it a nerve? God knows.
Literally.
God knows. All you do is study. First of all, I've been on the same slide for 3 hours.
Is that not fact?
You know what?
That not fact?
This is the biggest thing with medical. It's like you just study. Oh, come in frame.
Oh.
Okay. That medical students study. Like I'm in the library a lot, especially last time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how much work do we do? Is the real question. I'm in the library right now, and I've done nothing but film, and that's it. And I'm gonna go home in a bit to eat. Like, at least you came to the library to film.
There you go.
There you go. Self-taught heart surgeon. Self-taught heart surgeon. Imagine
If that is not every single Sudanese doctor, if not every single Sudanese doctor, like that is you, and you know it's you. I had the word in my head and now it's gone. Something to do with your hands.
Steadiness?
No, there's a fancy way of saying it.
Capabilities?
No, there's a very bougie way of saying it. Dextral ambiguity.
Dextral ambiguity.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That it shows you have dextral ambiguity.
Dextral ambiguity.
That's the one.
My God, obviously. How can we forget that, bro?
Of course. It's part of my daily vocab.
Friend going to library to study. I'm going to take this semester seriously.
You know why that's funny?
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to put it right here. I'm not even going to say anything.
No more was needed.
How it started, how it's going in 2 blank pages. There's this thing called the Parkinson's law, where it's like it takes you whatever time you have to a deadline, it will take you that long to do the assessment.
Sorry.
The way this boy flew back to Sudan.
No.
Come back.
No. That fucking me can't do my function like that.
Mentions be like lightning, thunders, hurricanes, pharmacology. Pharmacology is so scary. Like that's not even a funny meme. That's like
that.
Pharmacology. Oh, it's so complicated.
Do you know what it is as well? Is that they always do it 9 a.m.
They
always do it 9, and not even 1 hour slots. They'll do it like 9 till 12 or something.
And it'll be like a 1 hour slot. And what they do with it is they take an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like it's the time of the lecture is an hour. They take an hour and a half. Why?
Because there's just that much, bro. The PowerPoints are like 100 slides long. It's so bad.
Ridiculous, and it's just big words like ambiguity. What's the word?
Dextral ambiguity.
Dextral ambiguity. How I felt when I was in high school, how I felt being in med school. Yeah, that's the imposter syndrome. I think it's so dumb. Like I have a whole degree, you know. I forget that.
Yeah, I think you've said before, you know, maybe like 10th time in this one video.